Alright, the next part of the build will be the waist unit of the full Armor Gundam version Kotoki. Now, during the manual I was reviewing, and these little missile packs are to be installed during the course of the assembly of the extra layer armor, which we will do later. But I've decided to do it now because that way we can get all done in one shot. The waist unit is done, as you can see here, for the internal. But from here, we take this red part here, and the gold part that I made, slide it in if we can, hopefully not damaging the gold. Use something like this to push it in. Don't want to use my nails. Okay, that went in. So now we take this, put this in like so. Then we take, it's not this one, is it? No, it's this one. Put that in like that. Put the back one in like this. That completes these two. Now, this one's already done. But we're going to put the missile packs here. And by the way, you get two different missile packs. You get this one. I should have shown you this. You get to this one where there's an empty cavity there, and then you have this one that has two notches here. Work with the empty cavity on this one first. We take that and that here. We put one here and one here. Now for the front skirts, take the blue parts, put one there. Oh, wait a minute. Is it goes below or above? I should have thought of that. Oh yeah, good. There's a little design here. I'll come up closer. Make sure it goes below, not above. Should have saw that, but I'm glad I did. Because otherwise that would have been a pain in the ass to remove this. This thing is thin enough as is. Which is surprising for front skirts on a Gundam to be just one. I mean, okay, yeah, you get multiple layers with the armor, but even without the armor, you don't have another layer of plastic under that. Usually it's the charcoal parts. Alright, so then we have this. Okay. So we take this part. Oh, nuts. I didn't even see this. Is that right? Is it pointing down or upwards? So we have to do this. Oh, okay. You gotta flip it like that. Alright, so supposedly it has to be like this, so push it down like so and then flip it around like that. That's kind of unique, and alright, fair enough. So no, not that way. Getting the orientation on this right is can be a bit troublesome. Because it has to be like that, so... There we go. Alright. Before I put this on, let me just put on the missiles. Put that there. And then we snap it in there. There we go. Whoops, alright, never mind. At least it's not locked into place where it's going to be a pain in the ass to remove. This is, oh, pretty simple. And there you go. The waist unit of the full Armor Gundam is now complete. I'm tempted to turn these right now to show it to everybody, but we will do that afterwards when we assemble the armor and then show it off. So this part is complete. Now let's move on to the next part of the build. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the armored parts that goes on the full Armor Gundam. And we're going to be building the assembly of the armor, and then later we'll put it on. So for now, we'll begin with this frame here. We'll take these you know, the missile pods, the missile packs that I showed you before, which had the two lines there, two notches there. Put one there, put one there, put one here and here. It completes that. Then close this down like so. Then you have the cover. Let's see if I can do this right. Here we go. So that one goes there. And that one goes there. Then we take this part. There's a notch here. There's two notches here. Actually, that one goes. So you don't know, you won't make a mistake on where to put it in. So you put one here, if you can. There we go. And the other one here. Am I doing it right? Yep, I am. Guess I have to put it in an angle. There we go. So that completes this. But here's a catch on this one. You have these two little plastic parts here where you can put the option of covering them. Yeah, I'll put them on. I don't think it's a big deal, but I'll put it on later, after I'm done with this. So once these two are done, they take these two guys where it has this little notch here, and then you take him, cover it like this, and you take the other, cover it like that, and then according to this, take this part. Wait a minute. Nope. Give me this one. So that's here, And that is here, connects to that. And then we have this one connects to that. So it looks like this. And then we have these two guys, which I already put this one on. Snaps that into place like so. And I think that's it. So we have this, and these two parts here. And you know what? I might as well put them on, so that way I don't want to end up losing these parts. So you do have the option to remove them. That is true. Of course, it also doesn't want to stay on. Okay. There we go. I believe. You know what? This thing's going to fall off either way. I don't know how this whole thing works, but we'll leave it alone for now, and then I'll figure it out later on. So the chest, whoops, sorry. The chest armor parts are complete. Let's move on to the next part. Next up is the shoulders and the forearms of the full armor. Now the forearms are easy to put on. Oh, there's a little bit of sticky tack in there that I must have left over, but I'll remove that later on. No reason for me to show you how to do that. And this one is the elbows, the elbow armor, which of course you put it on the armor. It's not on the actual kit itself. But the work we're going to do on is on the shoulder parts. So we take this part here, and it doesn't matter. I'm looking at this. I don't see if it's unique, but it's not. It's all the same thing. So you want to do is you want to slide this in here first until it goes all the way through, and then put it in like that. You do the same thing here. And it's nice that this type of feature is already embedded in the seam line, so you don't have to worry about sanding it down. I'm referring to this part here. See? Now, there are stickers here. I forgot to mention from the sticker line, you see a lot of these little gray areas. These are to be put in here when you put the thrusters. Let's do that right now. But since I've already painted the charcoal part, there's no reason for me to do that. So we got this one there, this one there. Somebody's messaging me. I'll get to you in a moment. And then this, yeah, I got a sticky there. Let me remove that. I should leave it there so I hold on into place. But I guess when we put this on here, this will hold it in. Yes. No. There we go. It's a little bit loose, but okay. It's loose because it's pointing. You don't have no pressure here of the shoulder armor, so once it's on, this thing stays on. So that's a good idea. Let's remove the other part in there and save these because this is for the next model kit that I will build. And then we put that in here. Come on, get in there. It's a little tricky. Tricky dicky. There we go. There we go. So, no reason for the assembly of this and this. This is done. So these two are done. This is cool. And, yeah. It looks okay. It looks okay. Somebody messaged me a moment ago in regards to, hey, why aren't you panel lining or detailing it? We'll get to that soon. We will get to that soon. But The shoulder and shoulder armors are now done. Let's move on to the next part. Okay, so the next stage is the leg armor of the full armor Gundam. And as you can see, these two are already pre-done, kind of like the forearms, so I don't have to do anything extra. But for this, like here on the knees, we have the part here that we put on the missile pack. So one goes there, and the other goes here. Goes in like that. Then using this, connect to this, we flip that over here. That locks into place like so. We'll do the same thing with this one. Yeah, that way. There. So that's done. For the feet, you have these little red parts here that latches on here. Alright, just gotta see where it connects. Okay, good, there it is. Well, I thought it would be easy. There we go. So we got the front one done for this, and the front one done for this one also. I took great care at not losing none of these parts. There we go. So that part is done. The back part is another one, which I believe you do there. There. This one I thought I lost one, and I was like, oh no, I just painted the fucker. But it was under one part, so I try to keep everything in order, cataloged, and come out pretty good. The fun part about this, I could probably end up losing these while I'm trying to put this stupid thing on. God damn it, get in there. There we go. There we go. And of course, the whole gimmick is these things open up like teeth, like that, like clamps, to grab onto structures or rock or whatever. Now this, of course, won't work until they're connected to excuse me, they're connected to the foot. So it's like I could put this on if I want to, but they'll be loose and they're supposed to be latched onto the feet later on. Let me see if I can do this either way. I could probably do that right now. And then there's this part here. Whoops. I can go like that. Alright, we'll do it that way for now. Because obviously this thing will be taken apart while we're preparing these. There we go. So that's that. We have the side armor parts that goes right on top of the legs. And you know, I accidentally pulled these out. This is not supposed to be here, so I'm sorry about that. And these are the back parts that we talked about, that, you know, Bandai made an extra set of these, but in white. So your choice of using this or the white is all up to you. But now, as you can see, it's all prepared and ready to go. So let's now move on to the next part of the build.